Right, hopefully we get some people on. I'm just going to be lazy and stream some Red Dead 2 today because if you're following my stuff, I've been on holiday at the weekend, so I'm still getting settled back in again now. Got the video edited together on the, night vision yesterday. Got loads of Bovington stuff to get edited together, so whether or not that's done sort of before Friday or I schedule that for next week, I don't know. But yeah, Bovington was really good, but obviously off season they don't do any tank shows or whatever. But yeah, it was nice to get away, especially having like a holiday with some mates, you know, rather than doing a holiday with family. It's quite a different thing. So oh shit, has the game fucking crashed or some bollocks? Oh, it's the gang hideout mod is broken for whatever reason. So let me just restart Red Dead, because it did that last time I played, and then the second time I launched it, it worked absolutely fine. So let's relaunch Red Dead Redemption 2 then. So I don't know, yeah, why the last couple of times it's already running. No, it's not bloody running. And it's set to not download during game. So it's because I don't want Stalker 2 randomly doing its patch. Yeah, downloads during gameplay is disabled. Good. Right, let's try Red Dead Redemption 2 again. Hopefully it's realised that I've quit the game. The only other kind of interesting thing is this evening there's a thing in our local village hall about new internet being put in, so I'm going to that because BT has been kind of crap for a couple of years now, so you know, if there's a new ISP actually putting infrastructure in, I'm quite interested in swapping provider. So anyway, let's see if we can actually now play some Red Dead. Because I saw Red Dead Redemption 2 is on sale for £15, I'm wondering if they've put Red Dead Online really cheap. Ah, there we go, the mods have worked fine this time. I just want to... the one that goes to that one... let's change that so I can have... there we go. Have the script set up properly. But yeah, if Red Dead, I'm just going to have a quick look at the price of it, because now I've got an external SSD and I've got loads of space. I'm very tempted. Fucking Google is trying to. I don't need Google Assistant. Thank you very much. I'm trying to stream Google. Fuck off. Well, don't you love all these AI features they've added, which are awful. Yeah, what I want to just have a quick look at as well is how much Red Dead Online is, because the problem is obviously I've got regular Red Dead Redemption 2 modded, so I have to uninstall the mods every time I want to play online with friends. So what I'm tempted to see is Red Dead Online is $9.99. Now, is that actually on sale, or is it always that price? Yeah, it's 50% off, and the offer ends in 28 hours. So I'm tempted after this stream just to buy Red Dead Online for a second time. Yeah, again, especially because sometimes it's set up so if you use a button that normally does something else on your phone, it's like, oh, because you're in YouTube and now you're pressing that thing, you want the AI assistant not to just minimise YouTube. Like, no. But yeah. So yeah, I'm tempted after this stream to buy Red Dead Online and install that onto the other drive, because yes, I technically own it, and I've played shitloads of Red Dead Online, and they're not doing any more updates for it. But the problem is, like I was saying, that if ever I want to play Red Dead Online with friends, I have to uninstall all my mods for regular Red Dead Redemption 2, so I won't get banned from the online, and then reinstall them for playing the single player. So for $9.99, I'm kind of tempted just by the convenience of being able to do that. Because yeah, saying about that D-Pool, I had a problem the other week where I thought, you know, my phone screen was going, you know, I was trying to press a button and it did the wrong thing, and it turned out no, it was one of those, oh, an Android update has changed where, like, how certain buttons function by default. So when I was trying to just do, you know, one thing, it kept changing to something else.
Here.
Right, let's shoot up this gang that's over there. They night folk, aren't they? And I have to hope I don't get shot by a super accurate NPC, because the problem sometimes where I play with damage mods is that an NPC will just headshot you from really far away, killing you instantly, which I think is programmed to never happen in normal Red Dead 2. So I'm behind a bit of cover that's slightly too big apparently for Right, let's see if there's anything worth looting in this building. Oh, more cigarette cards. How many premium cigarettes do I have now? I'm nearly at the capacity. So if I do discard all, that way I can at least yeah, start getting more cigarette cards again. Because when I get to 99, you just can't pick up the cigarette packets. When I've got a load of spare money, I can just I think just go to a general store and buy you know, like 99 cigarettes in one go. Because I'm actually tempted this time to oh, hang on. I'm actually tempted to try and get the complete sets of cigarette cards, because I've never actually done that before when playing through this. One of the things I want while I'm in this area of the map as well is to get loads of bird feathers, because they stack in your inventory, which is good for selling them. Because yeah, I can get like 99 of each of the sort of quite valuable bird feathers, whereas some things are obviously limited to how much fits on your horse.
Okay there.
Now, with all those birds there, I get the varmint rifle. The Evans repeating rifle will be fine. And then get some deadite on it. Can I then just get all those crows in one go? Why did I lose honour? Does it think I'm just killing him for the sake of it? I'm going to take all their feathers. Yeah, it probably thinks I'm just massacring them for the sake of massacring them, but I'm not. I'm doing it for feathers. Yeah, and I'll get perfect crow carcasses because of that mod, because otherwise you can't get anything but 1-star pelts with the gun mod, because it breaks the
Keep to yourself. I got my eye on.
So the Half-Life 2 RTX demo came out yesterday, and I've played all of that, and yeah, that looks very nice. It's not brilliantly optimised, but I managed to turn the settings low enough that it still looked much nicer than regular Half-Life 2 and ran at a solid 60. So that was quite nice. Right, so let's break down all of these crows into meat and feathers. So that's 30 feathers, and I think crow feathers are worth a decent amount each. I've already got big alligator pout on there, but if I skin this one, I at least get the teeth and more game meat. Which is what I mostly want to kill all these gators for, is to stock up on loads and loads of big game meat. I did get a mod at least as well that fixed it's at the moment with a demo, it's most of Ravenholm and most of Nova Prospect, but that's it. Although some of the other assets are already in the thing, because you can spawn them in using the console. But yeah, it's because it's basically just at the moment, I guess, just to show off what it looks like. And even though the demo is free, and obviously the full thing's going to be free anyway, there's already people whinging about it. this doesn't look right, that doesn't look right, whatever. Well, if you don't like the look of it, I guess just play standard Half-Life 2 from 2004. But I was quite impressed by the lighting and all the textures and that. They look very good. Gameplay is exactly the same, although for some reason I found the Combine Soldiers way more dangerous in Nova Prospect. But that might just be because I've not played it in a while and I'm not used to how good their AI is. Yeah, Ravenholm I found played exactly as it should have done. Alright, Rajiv. Right, I think I found those Terminator games you're on about. Well, there's actually two. So, there's one that's, I think, going to be like a co-op survival one, isn't there? If that was one of the ones you were on about. I can't remember the name of it without looking it up. But I've bookmarked that. And there's another one that's going to be like a 2D side-scroller one that's going to be more like a retro arcade game. Yeah, Muskrat. That's the name that Elon Musk has now, isn't it? Muskrat. But yeah, so there's two that I looked at both of them. I can't remember the names of them. And yeah, the RoboCop DLC comes out later this year, so I've got that on my wish list. So when that comes out, I'll get a notification that it's come out, basically. Yeah, I saw the bit in like the drainage canal, which I thought looked good, like the storm drains of the truck. Ooh. Is that another Elon Muskrat? Yeah. Ah, good. Yep. I was just saying to D-Paul before you came on that the Half-Life 2 RTX demos come out. And that looks really, really nice, because I played all the content from the demo this morning. And, yeah, visually that is really, really nice. But obviously, gameplay-wise, it's just Half-Life 2. Because there's already people whinging that, even though it's free, going, oh, why didn't they add new features? Or they've totally ruined the atmosphere of this, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, you can't win if you're one of those people doing a remaster, can you? Because you either change too much and people don't like it, or you don't change enough and people don't like it. Oh, there's that really nice sort of harmonica-y sound I like on this track. Just playing now. Missing every shot. Oh, fuck's sake, yeah, get just one-shotted by an enemy. That means I've lost all the pelts on my horse, but I won't have lost the feathers at least, because that's what I like about the feathers, they actually stack in your inventory. Alright, see you in a bit. Lost $44, that's not good. Oh, some squirrels. 1, 2, 3. So just break that down into hurt tile meat, even though you don't get skins from those. There's those squirrels I just picked up, because they should be on my recent thing. They are materials, even though I need to see a fence at some point, so I might as well do that in Saint-Denis in a bit. Right. Is that mint here? Yes, mint, which is the one I really like because it boosts your health core, but again it's remembering where it spawns in the game. Again, this is a useful place for the mint because it's actually near the gators for the large big game meat. Is there any more I didn't get? So if I do a campfire here, I can at least get all the meat stacked up in my inventory. Yeah, so I want to do minty big game first. Good, I've got enough to actually do the entire lot of that. At least with the mod I've got for like faster cooking sort of slash whatever you want to call it, it's not going to take like 10 minutes to do all of this. Oh, favourite movie? Depends on genre, because there's like Doctor Strangelove and The Naked Gun are some of my favourite comedy movies ever. And like Della Morte Dell'Amore is probably my favourite like horror slash comedy. Where Eagles Dare is my favourite war film. So it depends what mood I'm in, because like a lot of the time, if I'm feeling a bit down, I'd rather watch something like The Naked Gun. But you know, other times I actually like more actiony films. So for me it's hard to say. Like I have kind of favourite films from genres. Yeah, I suppose we have similar taste in films, but yeah, it's just sometimes, yeah, it just depends. Like sometimes I'm in the mood for a certain genre. Right, that's all the big game meat done. So we've got I might as well use all the time that I've got there. I have time on my hands. I've seen somebody who used a load of my stuff in some AI-made night vision video. You know, one of those stupid AI voices on it. Where they were going like, you know, blah 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 night vision. But, yeah, I guess that's pretty much inevitable. I only ever do the copyright things for my video if someone steals the entire video. Otherwise I'm just going to say it's in the style of whatever you call it. Fair use. Yeah, 28 Days Later is very good. I rewatched that quite a few times recently. 28 months later is coming out either this year or next year, isn't it? Oh, this one was about camouflage, was it? But yeah, like I said, I've only ever done the YouTube strikes where you'd get the like channels that would just literally download your video, re-upload it, you know, like where it was, you'd sometimes get channels where all they do is just steal random people's videos to try and make money off of them. But if people are just sticking my videos in like some other little compilation, I really can't be asked to do anything about it. Even if those channels probably aren't run by real people and again are AI sort of bollocks. Right, so I can make 3 of those, and I can make 3 of those. Right. But yeah, at least with, like I say, with this mod, I think you craft 3x things at once, and it's sped up, and it also queues the next one up automatically. So yeah, you don't have to worry about right. I want to tear down the camp. From the back, that really does look like a Luger, the bore shot. I know the Luger is like the successor to it, but still. It's kind of weird when you, especially if you don't see the full picture of it, but just like the kind of first front bit of the gun with the barrel and like the extractor slash mechanism, I call it.
Slow it up.
Oh, I also played Asylum the other day. That was a new game that came out, made by the people that made Scratches, and that was good. Although I thought the ending was a bit crap, and I won't spoil the ending. But it's like you know, it's one of those games you know is going to have a plot twist sort of ending to it. But I just didn't really get the twist. You know, I kind of got some of the twist, but it was one of those ones where the twist felt a bit underwhelming, sort of thing. Whereas Scratches has quite a clever plot twist. But it's nice that developer's still around after like a decade or so and have done another quite good adventure game. I think now they should just remake Scratches in this like game engine or whatever they've got for this new one, because it'd make it a lot more accessible. Yeah, I want the heron plumes definitely, because heron plumes are I think like $1 per feather or whatever, and like I said, you can stack like up to 99 with the satchel I've got. Oh, my Patreon, I don't actually really have anymore. As in, I have a Patreon I support other people with, but I stopped using Patreon ages ago just because they were taking bigger and bigger cuts of people's donations, which is why I just have that like buy me a Ko-fi thing or whatever it's called now, buy me a coffee or whatever it's called, and like the YouTube membership kind of donations, because with Buy Me a Coffee, they're much better in terms of the ratio they give to people, and with YouTube, although the ratio isn't great, it's just integrated into YouTube, so it's easy. So the problem I'd have with Patreon as well is I'd constantly get just people messaging about stuff, you know, like just kind of like, oh, I've sent, you know, I donated a little bit to you on Patreon, so where's all this exclusive content I want, kind of thing, you know, that sort of stuff. And like I said with Patreon, the problem is I use Patreon to support other people, but yeah, I just gave up on it myself just because I thought, you know, I said to people that even though I don't get as much now, I was saying to people, you know, if you want to support me, it is better through other platforms because you're not losing so much of the donation just to the system. Also, because if I remember right, Patreon's quite annoying in terms of being able to like you know, block people that cause issues, because you'd sometimes get somebody that would do one sort of thing, then do a chargeback, and then use it to keep sending you like nasty messages, sort of thing. No, as far as I'm aware, Ko-fi, it's just, you know, it just gives me money on PayPal kind of thing, if I remember right. The only one you get perks on is YouTube membership, and then again, my channel barely has any members-only content, so I more wanted it to be the people that just wanted to support me financially, rather than giving them exclusive stuff, because I do know with other channels I personally don't really like, you know, when you know, like you have to pay to see stuff they'd otherwise release. The only kind of YouTube membership perk I do now and again is the one where I can schedule a video to go live for members before it goes live. If I, like, you know, make a load of videos in advance, you can give like your members an instant view of the video. That one I don't mind doing, but like I said, I don't really like the idea of doing... I wouldn't mind doing a members only stream again, but I don't know if that works anymore. I'll have to try that actually soon, a members only YouTube stream. But yeah, but the same, like, I didn't like the idea of just making videos that only certain people could see, kind of thing. But yeah, Ko-fi is just more if you want to send somebody a donation just to say thank you.
Come on. Here.
Right, let's go sell all this stuff to a butcher. But yeah, at least I've got 99 of those now. Of course, a carrot.
Right now, girl. Here. Do something.
No, the problem with those is as well is that if you don't have very many people subscribe to you as a member at once, and there's going to be nobody watching them. And the other problem I had with YouTube memberships, again, a bit like all the other bloody things with YouTube that don't work properly, is a lot of the time you could make members only content and then your members wouldn't even know you've uploaded it, because it, again, YouTube still has the issue where even when people are literally paying for your content and YouTube's getting a cut of it, they still don't share it to your subscribers properly. Because yeah, I again, there's some channels I support through YouTube memberships just because I like their content, you know, and want to support them with a couple of quid a month or whatever, not, you know, not to really get any exclusive stuff. And even then, YouTube a lot of the time doesn't notify me when they've done an upload.
That's it.
Yep, because there's channels where I think that they've not uploaded in months, only to find out they've been uploading a video like every week or two. But YouTube has just for months not told me they've done anything. So it's like literally the same problem you have with subscriptions, where my feed will be shoved full of, like, you know, videos I have no interest in, that I'm not subscribed to the channel or whatever else. So I get that both with regular subscriptions and memberships. It's the exact same problem.
Sure, I'm nearly there.
Where YouTube does the thing of like, oh, you haven't looked at this channel in like a day, so clearly you have no interest in their content. And it's like, I'm literally paying a membership to them because I really like their content. So again, what I have to remember to do with loads of channels is just manually bookmark them and then check a bookmark every now and then, because the subscription and membership service doesn't do its job. Because I think that was the problem when I did members only streams, saying that before, was that again you'd have the issue where it wouldn't notify people that you were doing it, so the members wouldn't have a chance to tune in. So if I do a members only stream, if I figure out how to do it again soon, what I'm going to have to do is literally in advance tell people what day and what time I'm doing the stream, and then do it at that time so people can manually check in if they don't get the notification. But yeah, Rajiv, like I said, it's that annoying thing where obviously their system is designed to pull in the most amount of money possible or whatever, not to be the best customer service experience possible. So again, I know the videos YouTube recommends very frequently are the ones that, you know, are currently making them loads of ad revenue. So they just shove them in everybody's face. Yeah, I pretty much just accept now, Rajiv, that basically with whatever content you get anywhere online, if you're not paying directly for the content, you're going to have to put up with adverts. Like, I wouldn't be happy if, you know, you were paying for something and then getting adverts. But, yeah, like, like I was saying, with like any online content, you know, if I'm not paying a membership or some sort towards it, I just basically think if I get an advert, whatever, you know, you're supporting that channel that way.
Explore, explore. I have quite the stock. Okay, let's see your wares.
It's Google that owns YouTube, but yeah. But yeah, I get your point. Oh, $50 for that, that's not bad. Right, do I have any duplicate cards at the moment? No.
Much appreciated.
Well, is there anything I can craft from him?
I have quite the skills. If you have
Oh, quite a few things. Buck antler trinkets, info. Players a higher chance of receiving perfect quality animal parts. I mean, I don't need that one anyway because I've already got the mod that does that. Legendary cougar fang permanently increases player stamina experience bonus by 10%.
All
Sounds
finished.
good.
Truly unique and just for you.
That actually sounds good. Increases the looted money one. So that's the legendary elk. So I do want to find a legendary elk somewhere. Oh, I see. So these ones without the price are the ones I've already bought. The greyed out ones there are the ones where I could buy them if I had the ingredients.
From all places.
So I do want to find a legendary elk, which I assume is going to be in the northern part of the map somewhere.
Come back.
Yeah, the other thing that annoys me of AdSane is on places like Amazon now, where they have subscription like video services, and then you have to pay an additional cost not to get adverts. That annoys me.
Damn way.
Hello? What do you need?
Hey, mister. Hey, folks. Hello, gentlemen. I always say.
Oh, can I sell stuff to this guy like the butcher? Can't I think.
Hey, friend.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I won't sell any of the meat because I'll just cook that whenever I've got space for it. But that was $9 for all those crows I shot. $2.40 for all those.
I hope you make something pretty with that.
有個美國佬想整嚿嘢射啲人上天度，又怕自己得罪啲神佛，叫我保護佢喎。咁我話收佢5蚊啦，點知佢又真係防水喎。
Been a pleasure doing business with you.
Thanks，好耐。
I was taking a ship.
Okay then, girl.
Yeah, on my streams, I don't ever do the thing where I manually add the adverts. My streams are just set up so basically
Okay there?
every 15 minutes or whatever YouTube inserts an ad when it chooses to, because that way I at least get a bit of money for the streams. Whereas if you have the adverts turned off on the streams, basically you won't make anything from the streams at all. And then YouTube will also not promote them properly because they're not making money from them. So it's again that double-edged sword thing where, again, the annoying thing with YouTube, as I've said before, is sort of the more monetized you are, the more they actually share your videos. Because if you're not monetized, they have no incentive to share them. Although I think they changed their own policies a while ago, didn't they? Where they started putting ads on everybody's content, even if like the video maker wasn't making money from it, sort of thing.
Yeah, I'll take it. Sure, why not?
Right, can I buy a load of cigarettes from him?
Lots of good supply in there.
This isn't the medical guy. Why has he got so little stuff? Oh, I see. It comes under provisions, tobacco. I was going to say, bit of a weird. Right, premium cigarettes. So to buy. Right, let's just. Oh, it's already sold out. Oh yeah, do you buy like 10 cigarettes at once? I can't remember how it actually works with the cigarette mechanic in the game.
That should be good.
Oh yeah, so you, just buy loads of these at once, okay. Right, let's discard all. Try again with the shopkeeper. You have to remind me about that, Rajiv, when I'm not actually on the stream, so I can remember to do it straight away afterwards. That's always the problem with these. Right, that will do for now. I'm not going to keep just making a boring stream by buying loads of cigarettes.
That's it for now.
So I've got duplicate cigarette cards to sell again. I have no idea how close I'm getting to a full set of these.
Thank you.
Oh, I better go to the gun guy while I'm here. Which street's that down? Yeah, that one, just coming up. Because this is one of the few gun shops in the game that I think sells nearly all the gun ammo. Especially this gun mod. Whereas a lot of the other gunsmiths only sell specific ammos for that kind of region. Or is it next door?
Come on in. We stock the finest guns in America.
Let's have a look.
Ah, cool, thanks. I'll have a look later on. When I do a stream, I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb, because otherwise, typically, even if nobody phones me all day or whatever, I'll have the thing where as soon as I start streaming, sod's law mean I'll start getting phone calls coming through or whatever. I only found out the other day when I looked it up that 22 Winchester, that's the wrong description there, look, it's on about the 4570 under it. But, yeah, I've only found out the other day that 22 Winchester rimfire isn't actually the same thing as 22 LR. It's like a slightly more powerful version. It's like 22 LR with a longer case, basically.
You won't find a better selection of firearms this side of the river.
Got what I need.
And there's only guns I can just get them to oil cheaply while I'm here because I know the
Looks like you've been taking good care of that gun.
I was going to say the cost of getting him to do it is way cheaper than Crag. I've been using that a bit. No, it's still in perfect condition. Okay.
Glad to see you're taking care of it. So many people don't.
So I've got the improved bow, but every time I just see if that actually works. Quick shoulder, because every time I just look for the bow on my horse, it's never the improved bow, it's always the regular one, but maybe it's...
I can see you look after your fire.
Whatever. Yeah, so horrifically shoot somebody for riot control. And again, like we were saying before in a previous stream, 22LR is actually more dangerous, 22LR, to people than a lot of the bigger rounds, just because it typically has enough energy to go into somebody and then fragment or bounce around inside them, but not exit cleanly.
Good day. Hey there, mister.
Morning, mister.
How there, mister? Madam. Hey there, partner.
Just getting my honour back up by speaking nicely to people. Was it a 22LR that hit him? Because, like I said, I know it was like the squib load thing from a revolver, wasn't it? Or whatever, where they'd previously, sort of, like there was still a firing, like a primer on a round or whatever, and it had enough energy to punch the previous thing through, or however it worked. Or do you mean the bullet bouncing around inside or fragmenting? Oh, actually, while I'm here, if I go to the doctor...
Anyone can give me, please help me. Please. You. Yes. Please. Point, please. Please.
Go get yourself something to eat.
Sir, I want you to have this.
Thanks, friend.
So he gives me something
It's
worth
nice
way
to
more
give
than 25
something
cents.
Instead of just begging.
Welcome back.
Yeah, that's the thing. Although there's some more modern rounds that are designed to fragment, yeah, 22LR is the kind of notorious one for it, because a lot of the, you know, heads are soft lead, and it's that typical thing of it's got enough energy to easily go into somebody, but then not to punch cleanly back out. Right, so potent health cure, I don't need any of those.
Okay.
Potent bitters, don't need those, because I'll just use the opened ones I get off the NPCs. Right.
Thanks, partner.
Hello.
Ah, yeah, but like I said, because I knew it was either that they'd previously shot a round, a thing had got stuck in the barrel, like when they'd used it with a live round or whatever, and then when a blank was used, that propelled it out, and the other one I heard was that it was like debris in it or whatever else. But yeah,
Clear the way.
it's what they'd call a squib load. But yeah, it's the reason that you never, obviously, in a film set, looking at fucking Rust and Alec Baldwin, it's why you never fucking have like real guns and what you're going to be using for blanks on the same set, because yeah, like the chance that there's going to be either a full bullet or debris in the barrel that then a blank or whatever else is going to shoot out as actual shrapnel. Alright, Mike? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm good. I was on holiday this weekend, just gone with a load of mates, so I'm back from that, and that was really nice. We went to Weymouth, Bournemouth sort of area, went to Bovington Tank Museum. Yeah, so that was, saying really good. But yeah, when I got back Monday, I went to bed really early Monday because I was just quite knackered, even though obviously I wasn't the one driving or whatever. I don't know why. I think probably because the first night we drank quite a lot and watched like films and that in the evening, and then you know, like the second night, for whatever reason, I just didn't sleep very well. Even though the bed was comfortable in the Airbnb and that, I just didn't sleep very well the second night. And I think being like cooped up in the car, because it wasn't a very big car, and most of my mates will happily admit themselves they're a bit overweight. I had sort of, you know, I was a bit squished up in the car, so I think by the end of it I was just pretty tired and you know, a bit achy, so I just wanted a bath and to go to bed as soon as I got back in on the Monday. But yesterday I was up all day doing stuff. Yeah, that Bovington is like one of the biggest tank museums in the world. I think the second biggest in the world, technically. Obviously the biggest one in the UK. Not a squid load, a squib. So S-Q-U-I-B, I think it is, squib. It just means like, a squib is like when you have an explosion that's kind of very low power or whatever. I don't think it's really close to Salisbury Plain, but the Bovington thing was a tank like testing range originally, and that's why the museum sort of sprung up around there. Because Salisbury Plain is still used as like tank training and that. That's because where a load of the Ukrainians got their tank training and IFE training. Oh, there's the RAF Hendon one in London itself. That is really good, Rajiv RAF Hendon. They've got loads of planes there. But there's quite a few RAF museums around the country. Some of them, you know, obviously have completely different planes in them. But Hendon is very good. They've got one of the only surviving Stukas in the world at Hendon, in the Battle of Britain sort of exhibit. Can't remember which version of Ju-87 it is, but yeah, Hendon is a really, really good one to go to in terms of just how many planes they've got. But again, it's one of those museums where if you go for a day, you probably want to go back again and see more stuff. But what's good with the Tank Museum now is they do a thing where I've got like a year's pass if I want to go back. Where, you know, your ticket for one day is essentially a year's ticket. because a few places do that now. And not annoyingly, I don't live close enough really to make use of that. But that is one of those things that's quite good if you are near to a museum, where that's definitely worth sort of taking advantage of. Oh, crayfish. What's the point of a crayfish then? Anything else down there? Oh, another crayfish. Okay. Alright, 3 crayfish. I assume you can just eat them, can you? Oh, I see. It's for fishing with. Oh, there's a night folk over there. Look. Oh, I was going to Oh, why have I lost karma for killing a night folk? You'd kill me with a chance he gets. Oh, there's a little gator. That's a shame, Saint. Yeah, there's quite a lot of things, a bit like the army surpluses of like museums that have either closed or, again, like with Bovington, some of the stuff that I saw there last time wasn't there this time, I guess just because it was a case of, you know, sometimes they have stuff on lease. Is that another night folk guy there? Yeah, see, trying to kill me, look. That was close. I've lost karma again for killing a guy coming at me with a knife. Oh, it's nice spinning on the spot, look, like it's in GTA Vice City or whatever. That's weird. But yeah, I don't know why I lost karma for killing, Alright, Miss Valdez? Yeah, I don't think on... That's good, Mike, you got a PS5. I was going to say, I don't think the PS5 version is any different, is it? I think it's just a PS4 version that runs with a bit more sort of hardware. But I was saying to people earlier in the stream, I'm going to probably buy Red Dead Online separately, because I'm playing this with mods, so if I want to play Red Dead Online, I have to, you know, like, uninstall the mods every time I play, which is obviously a pain in the arse. And I quite want to do a load of Red Dead Online with my mates again. But because it's on sale at the moment, Red Dead 2 is £15 at the moment, and Red Dead Online's £10, so I'm quite tempted just to buy Red Dead Online. So yeah, like the night folk or whatever murdered the people in this house, yeah, I've got bad karma for killing them. I'm good, Miss Valdez. Just saying to other people, I've been on holiday recently, so I'm just back from holiday, so that was a really nice time. Went very quickly, though. It was one of those things I wish lasted longer, but yeah, what was I going to say? Yeah, because the problem was before, Mike, as well, even when it was on sale, when I was sort of tempted to do that, was obviously the amount of hard drive space it takes up, but I've bought an external SSD now, and that's like a 2 terabyte one, so I can easily fit that on there and not have to worry about it. Because yeah, for ages, I had to keep uninstalling like a game every time I wanted to install another game, sort of thing. But yeah, that's not an issue now, because the external SSDs made that really simple. Destiny 2, I have never played. A load of my mates have played the absolute shit out of it, as in, you know, like, quite often you'd see them playing that every evening after they got back from work, you know, every day of the week kind of thing. I've never played it. But like I said, I know a load of my mates like it, but... Yeah, like I was saying, Rajiv, I've wanted to have a new PC for a while, but the issue is, like I was saying, is that with all the current, like, scalping prices on some of the components and stuff like that, there's absolutely no point in me, you know, like saying, getting a new PC at the moment. So my plan is to, my plan is to, yeah, like I was saying before, just wait ages for the bits to come down in price, which might be ages. Alright, cool, yeah, like I said, I've got no plans on installing it at the moment, but that's not to say I won't. Yeah, like I was saying, it was 150 quid for a 2TB external SSD that is actually better than the SSDs inside my PC, as in it's USB free and has a better like read and write speed. So, yeah, like I said, this is actually quite good for games. The only thing I don't like about the external one is that the USB seems to get jostled very easily. I think because my ports have been, like, you know, my USB ports have been so overused that I have this issue where, you know, randomly the SSD just disconnects. But I think that's because the like I said, you know, stuff's been plugged and unplugged in the USB so many times. They're just not a very good tight fit anymore. But again, like I said, I definitely want a new PC. And the issue is just that even though I could afford one with all the price gouging going on, I just don't want to out of principle. And also because everything else is inflating in price. Is that more night folk coming or what? Oh, is that Lemoyne Raiders just randomly filling up? Okay. See, I didn't lose Carmen for killing them. But yeah, like I said, the really annoying thing at the moment, Saint, is that Nvidia's latest generation of cards have had some problems, as well as being quite overpriced. So currently there's, you know, an issue where sort of like, all the modern hardware is just way more expensive than it should be. Are they coming out of Shady Bell? Like I've somehow alerted them at this distance.
Son of a bitch!
Yeah, because like I said, I wanted to get a 5090, even though I know the 5090 is silly expensive, but just so, you know, it's the best card on the market at the moment. But again, it's just that issue of, they've had all of the kind of like fire problems with them, or like, you know, cable melting problems. And even though there is ways around that, again, it's, I don't want to buy one until the prices are actually at RRP, and they've done a revised version that doesn't have the house fire issue. Yeah, when we were away at the weekend, it was really cold at places like Portland Bill. In terms of, you know, wind and all that. Yeah, just the problem at the moment, Rajiv, is games are getting so badly optimised, like lots of stuff, that lots of new games, I find my 3090 can't run properly now, which is silly. Like, where I'm streaming this lowers my frame rate in this a bit. But, you know, Red Dead 2, maxed out as it is, you know, just about sits under 60 in most places for me. Any game, you know, from the last few years is normally an easy solid 60 at 4K. But a lot of games that have come out in the last year or two, I find just don't run well at all. Yeah, oh yeah, you lose physics as well, don't you? Because they fucked up how that works as well. Again, I'm hoping in the next couple of years AMD are going to get pretty good at, you know, getting a bit more competitive again with the higher end Nvidia stuff. Because AMD at the moment is doing a really good job in like the sort of middle of the road GPU market. Oh, can I actually get in Shady Bow now because the door's open? Because every last time I came here, the doors were locked. It might be because I'm actually in chapter 3 or whatever it is now, where we're at the camp. Like the Scarlet Meadows camp. That man's under the bed. What's he doing? Don't know if I can get him out from under that bed. Don't think he's got any loot on him anyway. Normally if they're sort of a dark X like that, it means that they've still got loot on them, but it's not saying I can loot him. Yeah. If I take his head off, will he still be wiggling? Yes. Yeah, I think he's just a bit glitched. Oh well. But yeah, I'm saying it must be because I'm in the chapter where you actually go to the house of Lenny, that I can actually go in here now. Because before, if you came here, you could shoot the guards outside, but you could all the doors were locked. And again, I'm not looking forward to getting Windows 11 either. But yeah, it's just, at the moment, it's just everything rising in price is kind of quite scary. As in, that, you know, like, for a few years ago, I could do the amount of hours I was working and everything and comfortably saving money. Now, you know, each month, even if I'm trying to be careful with my money, it's sort of, you know, I have to be really careful with it kind of thing, you know what I mean? There's a squirrel. Alright, see you, Saint, have a good day. So yeah, it's like one of those sort of things, you know, where, you know, and then I'm sort of thinking, oh, even though I've got the savings for a PC, do I really want to dip into those savings in case I need them? Because, you know, the economy just gets even worse kind of thing. Alright, have a good day, Mike, as well.
Yeah. Help me! Someone help me! That the snake bite feller? Please! Again? Help me! You won't believe it. I got bitten again. It's real deep. Suck it out of me, please.
You want me to suck something out of you that's very deep.
Lucky I have this.
Oh, can't believe I don't carry this with me. I owe you so much, mister. Can't believe you saved my life twice.
Me neither.
Well, I best be getting back to town. Gonna stiff one.
So he wants a stiff one, and he was on about sucking it out of him, and it was in deep.
You ain't getting another out.
So I think there's something going on with him.
Girl.
What, is there enemies in Bolger Glade to shoot at the moment?
Yep.
I had a ghost type thing here the other day when I was playing this. I was here at 6 AM and it was stormy and the bell was ringing non-stop. And it wasn't the wind ringing the bell, it was like, you know, like a ghost bell ringing thing. Because apparently you hear like ghostly battlefield sounds here as well. If you're here at like the right time of day and the game triggers it.
Hey there, girl. Yeah.
What time did I start streaming this? Around 12? Does anybody know? I know I can technically look back. Hang on a second.
Load up.
Yeah, 1 hour and 5 minutes ago, so just after 12. I'll stay on another little bit, but not too long, because like I said, this evening I've got to go out for that ISP meeting thing.
Easy.
So hopefully, yeah, we're going to be able to get something better than BT in our area, but I don't know yet until obviously we see GigaClear or whatever it is, this government-funded thing they're doing. But BT has not been good in our area for a while, as in none of the speeds have gotten better over the last sort of say 5 years, and like it's almost daily now that we lose our internet for between 5 minutes and half an hour each day. You know, and it's not the router, because when we had a BT router there were loads of issues to do with that, but we bought a proper, you know, quite decent like Netgear router or whatever it was afterwards, and then that was fine for a while, and then now, you know, every day, even when that's working fine, the internet at random times just drops out. And because we're in an area with basically no mobile internet at all, like almost no, you know, phone signal, you're pretty much reliant on your actual physical line. Yeah, it's like with BT, we used to have like not even fibre optic at all in our area, you know, like 200 kilobytes per second was the best speed you'd get. Then they eventually put fibre optic in, but not to where the houses were, but at least, you know, like closer to the village. So at least then that's why we've got the speeds we've currently got. But some of the villages down the road get like 50 megabytes to 100 megabytes per second. Whereas, like I said, I'm lucky to ever get 8 megabytes per second on our physical line. So it's annoying, you know, for how big games are and stuff nowadays, because I often have to leave the PC on overnight or whatever, or, you know, like 5 or 6 hours not actually using it to download stuff. But yeah, so from the sound of it, the GigaClear thing the government's putting in is the idea, I think, that they're going to run fibre optic to each of the individual houses. So, you know, you only lose a little bit of speed from where the wire comes into your house to, you know, where it goes through the copper wiring in your house to the router or whatever. Whereas, at the moment, like I said, the internet goes to sort of the dual carriageway where our village is, but then, you know, you've got a few hundred yards of copper wire going to all the houses. Yeah, my upload speed isn't great either, so if I do a YouTube video that's quite long, that can be like 6 hours to upload a YouTube video. Yeah, like I said, we've not had fibre for that long, and we also had the problem as well with BT, where they encouraged us to upgrade to a, like, you know, more expensive thing, saying we get much better speeds, and then we didn't get any better speeds at all and had to complain to get our money back, kind of thing. You know, where they were telling everybody, oh yeah, your line can definitely get better speeds, and it couldn't. So they were telling, you know, they were telling everybody in our area to basically pay more money per month for, you know, saying we could get up to those speeds, and then it's get up to, isn't it, asterisk, 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 where, yeah, we probably got a tiny marginal increase, but not enough to justify the increase in the money. But our bills are still going up now with BT non-stop because of inflation, even where the service doesn't get any better. So like I said, I'm quite interested in a different ISP now that they're actually competing in our area properly, not, you know, just using the BT landline. Because that was the problem before, is like, say if we went to Virgin, we wouldn't get any better speeds, because it would be still using the physical line BT were providing. But that's, like saying, that's the thing now, where they're apparently, GigaClear or whatever the government's company that's paying to do it, is supposedly putting in things. So yeah, they've got a thing in our village hall today, you know, for like an hour, where they're doing a presentation and you can ask them questions. So we're going to that because all of us are getting pretty fed up with the internet in this house. Even, like I said, even like my parents that aren't that kind of tech savvy are, well, that deer didn't die, having, you know, getting a bit annoyed with, you know, just how slow it is at times, especially because we have no mobile internet kind of thing.
That's it.
Because like I said, the annoying thing is I've got unlimited data, calls and texts on my mobile plan, and that's not too bad a price. I think that's £20 a month or so. But the issue is obviously just where I live, it's basically a mobile signal dead zone. So when I'm in other places, that mobile internet is really good because I can normally get really good speeds and, you know, have unlimited data to do stuff. But where I actually live, the mobile data is useless because, you know, you never get a signal to do anything.
Oi.
Well, yeah, Rajiv, like to say though, over the last 5 years or so with us, we've gone from having a peak of about 8 megabytes per second to a peak of maybe 9 megabytes per second if you're super lucky when nobody near you is using the internet kind of thing. So yeah, it's we've not really had an upgrade. And like I was saying, a lot of the time you won't get those speeds anyway. It's just, you know, the very peak speed I've seen has gone up slightly, but I think that's just a case of depending on how many people in your road have got using the internet at the moment. Or is that a buck over there? Yeah, because it's a buck. I want a buck. Was that a posse of Lemoyne Raiders over there? What? Oh dear. Oh, they didn't run very efficiently, did they? Right, I want the buck antlers. Yeah, like I said, I don't think most of us would mind the inflation in prices if the thing did get better every year. But like I said, for us it's been such marginal stuff, and now we get, like, you know, the line drop out a lot more than it used to. Because, yeah, going back a few years ago, it would maybe be once every couple of months you might notice, you know, the internet went down for, say, 10 minutes to an hour. But at the moment it's nearly every day now. That, you know, and we've also had problems with a landline where, you know, sometimes nobody's on the phone, but you try and phone, it says it's like an engaged thing, you know, where I might phone from somewhere else using my mobile to the home thing, and it won't connect the call. And when I get through, I ask, you know, oh, were you on the phone to somebody? And he answers no. It's just obviously the landline went down for a bit. And like I said, that's particularly bad here because of the fact that we don't get basically a mobile phone signal. Just in sort of rural-ish Oxfordshire, not even super rural Oxfordshire. It's just that despite how expensive everything is here, you know, the infrastructure is awful. Same with all the sewage systems and stuff like that. They build more houses, but they don't upgrade those systems, so you get flooding, you know, and damage to all the new houses they build, because they just keep putting more and more houses on the same existing networks. And recently, they approved a load of houses in a place that's basically a floodplain. So anybody that's unlucky and dumb enough to buy a house there is going to have very high insurance costs, or you know, a really shitty time basically, because you know, they're clearly doing it just because they want to make money building them there, not that it's actually a good spot to do it. Well, the funny thing is that these houses, I think my dad said, were built in the sort of mid-60s to 70s, and these houses were actually pretty good when they were built. It's just a case of probably nothing has improved here since. I love how oblivious sometimes these NPCs are. But yeah, the main issue we've got here is Oxfordshire, I think after London, is the most expensive place in the UK for house prices. So you've got this thing where the rent and house prices are ridiculous here, but the infrastructure for them is awful. Alright, I'll look at the chat again in a second when I've finished dealing with these guys. But yeah, so like I was saying, that's the annoying thing. And again, loads of my mates in this area now are just gonna, you know, have either moved to other parts of the UK or are planning to, just because again it's the problem everybody has of, you know, the inflation on rent and everything like that for my mates that are renting, because again nobody my age can afford a house. Most of them are finding now that they just can't afford the rent, you know, even if they're working 40 plus hours a week. And the utility bills for utilities that aren't even good. Yeah. Yeah, icing on a shit cake, exactly. And it's like all the stuff at the moment where now Labour, despite the fact they're meant to be socialists, are going on about fucking over disabled people and whatever else, and you think, Christ, this country just keeps getting worse and worse. That, you know, like, they've already stopped the old people having heating allowance, you know, they're putting all these death taxes on farmers. Now it's, if you've got a disability, we're going to have to cut the amount people get for disability benefits or make sure less disabled people get on benefits. And again, annoyingly, I bet they won't actually get rid of the people who do game the system that are kind of exploiting it. I bet it's the most vulnerable people that get fucked over, as usual. Which, you know, unfortunately is what doesn't surprise me anymore. I'm very cynical about these things. No, it's not. Some raiders over there. Let's try a revolver for a bit.
Shit!
Oh, hello. Oh, I'm pretty low on health. Better quickly use a health cure. Oh dear. Is that a second camp of them I've just run into by accident?
Do that, close.
Where are they over there? Got one guy behind that tree. If he sticks his head out again, I can hopefully cap him. There we go. Right. Am I going somewhere? It says there's one guy left somewhere. Alright, that all of them? Yep. Oh, it says there's still an enemy over there somewhere. In this direction. Is this a guy that made a run for it? Or is he, Where are they? Oh, I see him. There we go. Oh, still another one. Oh, okay. Still even more of them. There's the one over here gone. There he is. That one limping away over there. That one's pretty tough. I must have put loads of holes in that guy and he's still going. There we go, finally.
Y'all just so angry.
Right. I might as well head over to the fence and then finish the stream. Got that Stonewall Jackson look with the beard and the Confederate cap on. Is my horse going to actually come over, or am I going to have to go find the horse? There we go.
You're a brave girl.
Is there even anybody in that wagon? No. Guess the person died on the wagon or fell out and the horse is still going. Right, so where I am at the moment, I just want to literally go north. Okay.
Yeah.
Clean this because that's slightly dirty.
Yep. You should see yourself. Morning to you. Hello?
Welcome back, friend. Alright then, better be good.
Right, so I've got duplicate that one, duplicate. Right, here's the bits I wanted to sell, so just... Right, where's the very top one? Okay, so go down from there, so $10 of those, $5 of those, $30 of those, very nice.
Good then.
$40 of those, very nice. $50 of snake oil. Right, I think that's everything. I just want to go to the butcher to sell off.
Okay, girl.
Any of those hides and that I've got, and then end the stream.
Morning, partner. Mister?
Oh, and YouTube's gone to top messages again, so I want to go to all messages just in case I've missed some. I haven't, but yeah. That's that way for the butcher, isn't it?
Hello? You look hungry. Dime a dozen these days. Hope you enjoy eating that.
Right. I'll be off in a moment then. But yeah, so I needed to get the legendary elk antler, didn't I, for a trinket, which I won't be doing on this stream, but I'm assuming the legendary elk, I think, was up around here. Legendary animals, if you've been in the areas they show up in, look like that, don't they, with a little crown above them. Oh, it's a legendary moose, isn't it? That one, not a legendary elk. But yeah, I thought, if it's the one I'm thinking of, the legendary elk is... I thought it was somewhere north of Valentine. Is it Cattail Pond? Oh, that's the legendary ram. I'll have to... Maybe Barrow Lagoon. I've barely even been up that area. I'll have to look up online where to actually find it. Anyway, have a good day, everybody. Like I said, I've got some tank videos to edit together at some point, hopefully fairly soon. It's just a case of when I get the time to do it. But yeah, have a good day. See you, Rajiv. See anybody else that's still on. Hopefully I'll have a chance to do some more streams this week as well. Right, have a good one.